Now, before I call Jamie Park up to present the award that's given in memory of his dad, Jack Park, I'd just like to say a few words about Jack Park. Jack Park was head of our department for many years at Ryerson, Department of Public Health Inspection, and then when we were the Department of Environmental Health, and we've evolved now to the School of Occupational and Public Health, so a few name changes over the years. And when I was actually a student here at Ryerson in 1979 and 1980, I had Jack in a number of courses. And he had wonderful stories to tell. I mean, he just entertained you. He was a very, very pleasant person, always a smile on his face. And he would say such things, you know, you have a bad infestation of rats when they start running across your feet. So he'd have funny things like that. He'd walk around, he'd jingle coins in his pocket, and he was very entertaining. And so we always enjoyed going to Jack's courses and listening to his wonderful stories. There is a table over here with a picture of Jack Park, and you can read something about his background. He was actually one that hired me. He hired Tim Sly, and he hired Brian Clarence when he was the director of our department. So I'd like to call up Jamie Park, his son, to talk a little bit about his family and present the award in memory of his dad.
Thank you for that introduction, Marilyn. And once again, it's a pleasure. So on behalf of our family, I just want to extend, not a greeting, obviously I'm the visitor here, but I'd like to thank you each for being here. My father would be extremely proud, obviously the recipients, but more so I think the success of your program and the good work that Ryerson has done. Previous presenter or speaker mentioned family, and this is a family award. It's something that we as a family are very proud given my dad's background here. I'll tell you a little bit about Dad, and I know we're on a tight timeline and we started 15 minutes late, so I'll be brief. Dad would appreciate that. But he was a very energetic public health inspector, and if you can just timeline it out, I'm not going to be too detailed, but that enthusiasm carried his young family across the country. It gave us a great insight that would not have otherwise been there. We went to, I always get this acronym, CIPA check?
SOPHe.
Thank you. And there were conferences in Corner Brook, Newfoundland, and another somewhere in Victoria. So we got to see all of Canada as a result of his affiliation. And then later on, his successes here at Ryerson were many. Some in this room, like his retirement party, blah, blah, blah. It was a great career, and we are extremely proud and thankful of Ryerson. I want to acknowledge Julie Brown, just because you weren't here last year, and I hope I mentioned it then, but I will since you're here, especially for helping develop the award. So we're proud. I want to thank you again to the staff. Two other things, because I like promoting my dad would be, I think, he had great humility, but he liked to celebrate too. I know that came clearly through to me on many occasions, but more so in speaking to people from Ryerson. Some of the insights you get about Dad that you wouldn't have otherwise from the perspective of the son. But as a graduate of Ryerson, which I'm proud to say I am, he instilled in me a great appreciation for lifelong learning, et cetera, et cetera. He was a wonderful teacher, is where I'm going with this. He was presented with the, I believe, Professor of the Year Award. He was a co-recipient in a year during his time here at Ryerson. Not one to celebrate that moment, but I just want to point out that for those of you who unfortunately never got to meet my father, he was just a great individual and a wonderful teacher. There was another point, but I'm straying. I didn't bring any prepared remarks because I think we have a couple of things in common, Dad and I. So I am enthusiastic, though, about presenting this award, and I know he would be too. So this is the second award this evening received by this individual, and I noticed he had the Communicable Communication Disease Award earlier. Neat title. This one is in my father's name. Mahmoud, please come up again. Good, thank you.
Thank you, Marilyn and Jamie, for presenting those awards. Now I would like to call Dr. Mohammed Abdali to present the next award.
Thank you very much, Don. I would like to introduce two awards tonight. Comstock Award is a written submission based on a student's academic achievement in the Occupational Health and Safety Program, and the winner is Ron Johnson. The second award is called Kevin McKell Award, a scholarship that provides financial assistance to a first-year student in the study of occupational public health. Unfortunately, I've heard that the winner is not present tonight, I think. Rashawn Singh is not here. Well,
Thank you, Mohammed. And now I'd like to introduce Dr. Tim Sly, who will be presenting our next award.
Thank you, Don. Welcome, everybody. We can count awards and we can add up an average, grade point averages, but there's something else too, and that's the spirit or the passion that we have in our chosen profession. Sometimes it shines forth. Jamie's dad was one of those people who did have passion for public health. He just oozed at every pore. A funny story was involved with passion in some way. We also had passion shown in the students as well. I do remember one in Newfoundland was a very passionate person. And even during his field training, the story came back to us that he liked to get in everything and around everything and under everything, just purely passionate. And I believe in one time he was in a dairy inspecting a milk vat containing about 15,000 gallons of milk. and a large fountain pen fell out of his pocket. He was leaning so far. The books turned a slow colored blue. It didn't really please the dairyman, but the passion was there. There wasn't the language that we used at the time, but even so, we have a recipient of a Passion Award tonight. This is the James McClellan Award, in which a person is required to describe in written form their really heartfelt passion for a career. And this person has appeared before to us tonight, probably will appear again. It's Alex Hill. Oh, did you want pictures?
Yeah.
Thanks, Tim. Now I would like to reintroduce Mahmoud Shobak, who's the president of the Public Health Student Course Union, to present some awards.
Hello, everybody. All right, so this award is called the SOPHe Spirit Award, and it's presented to the students that show the most commitment and contribution to the student body and the program. And the first recipient is from the occupational health side. They have shown great commitment to the program and have shown great support to their peers and have provided a great atmosphere for all through their long list of contributions. I'm not going to go through them. For those who don't know who this is by now, please welcome Ron Johnson to the podium. I'm still up here. The second recipient here is from the public health side. She might not be as well known as Ron Johnson, but her contribution has been visible all over. If you guys have not seen her posters for all the events already, you will probably see a few more by the end of the year. She has great artistic contribution to the program, and she has done a lot of things behind the scenes as well with all the events that we have done for everybody. So please welcome Janine Middleton here. And now Ron will take over to present the Spirit Award for the faculty.
There is a reason why I'm dressed like this. I don't usually wear a suit at school, so yes, ignore the clothes. Basically, we came up with this award last year. It's not really a award given out every year. It's basically a award given out for outstanding contribution, something that happens that we take notice of that's above and beyond. So last year we gave it to Wilson and Darlene for their contribution to the school, what they've done for all the students.
All right, I like that award.
Hey, counting back. This year, we're actually giving it to 3 professors. 2 of them were able to make it tonight. One, unfortunately, due to some issues, wasn't able to come. This award is basically a contribution above and beyond. What they've done, they weren't the only people who actually accomplished this goal. They had support, and if Dr. George is still here and Brian Clarence, I'd get a round of applause for these 2 people for all they've done for the award basically is for the SOPHe Research Lab. If you've seen it on the Kerr Hall 143, it's beautiful, massive new facility. It's really, really great. It gives a lot to our program. And not only are these 3 professors basically kicking butt and grabbing chainsaws to try and convince people to actually bring in more research to the program and find a space for the students and the professors to do their research, they've also put in a lot of their own personal time and personal contribution to mentoring the students, bringing in large research grants, like a $60,000 WSIP research grant for musculoskeletal disorder injuries. They've done a lot, and way above and beyond what we would expect of them, considering especially how very, very busy they are with everything they have to do. So 2 of them are here tonight. You've seen 2 of them actually already up here. So if I can get Dr. Mohammed Abdoli and Dr. Corinne Ong, also Dr. Catherine Woodcock couldn't make it tonight. Please come up. And yes, they get the biggest plaque. And no, they aren't marking anything I'm doing this year, so it's not for bribery.
Thank you, Mahmoud and Ron. So that actually concludes the awards part of the ceremony this evening.